I'm Jo Behan, and I would like to welcome you to the Brassettes podcast, where we celebrate women of all ages who have a shared passion of brass bands. In this episode, I'm talking to Jillian Dixon, who is a tenor horn player and band manager up at the Ever Ready Band in Stanley, County Durham. Hope you enjoy our chat. So, hello Jillian, are you there?
Hi, yes I am. Hi Joanne. I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, how are you?
Good, thank you. Yeah, have you got a cuppa? I forgot to ask. Have you? What have you got? What have you got there? Let's face it, we all have this, we're all friends and that's it, isn't it? All in different bands. And then once we're together, like at a contest, or we just snatch in a few minutes just to have an update.
Yes.
See how we're all doing.
Yeah, and the years just fall away, don't they? It's just
exactly, isn't it? And like what we said at Durham Day, we were all at the prison warders club, weren't we? And there was quite a lot of us, and we were wet through, weren't we? And it was so lovely, it's all just chatting, wasn't it? And I just thought, do you know, how lovely is this? You know, and then that's when we said, isn't it? We need to have a meet up, and that's what so we are going to have a meet up, aren't we? In the new year.
Yeah.
And this is
lovely.
And then since we've had that, I've thought, well, why don't we call ourselves Brassettes and have a bit of a community? So there'll be loads of people like us who just want to have a chat and meet up outside a band. Nice things like we've got the bottomless brunch, which should be quite nice, just after Christmas, where we can all just meet up in Durham. So that'll be nice. But then I'm thinking we might even do one somewhere else and have different people out of the area and just meet up and just talk about stuff. I might have a few different speakers come along, give us some tips, you know, Do
you not think it's time we had a ladies' charity band as well?
Well, wouldn't that be nice? So Jillian, so you've been busy, haven't you? You're a band manager now, aren't you?
I am, yeah. That was a bit of a surprise, but I'm loving it. It's just something that I never knew I could do. I mean, I'm not sure I can do it, but it's something I never thought I would put myself forward for. But I'm loving it because I was doing the socials and I was doing some of the marketing. And I just had loads of ideas and people giving me ideas who didn't actually want to step up. And I just thought, oh, it's time. It's time I did something.
Brilliant. So, yeah, because you've been there for a long time, haven't you? You were there when I was,
1999 I joined.
Was it? Yeah, because I came in, I think it was it end of 2001 I came, I think. I can't remember. Yeah. It was, the area test piece was Prague.
Yes, I was at Fishburn.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you came, though, back.
Then I came back, yeah. Then I went again, then I came back again.
But it's one of them things, isn't it? And we all have the same kind of circle, don't we? You know. Yeah. You know, and at the time we just moved over to the Reg Vardy sponsorship, hadn't we? And Ray Farr was taking us quite a lot as well. But I think did Russell take us?
Good.
You what? Sorry,
Russell had you on Prague.
Yeah, he took us on Prague, didn't he? Oh, I like that. That was a good piece. It was one of them.
Did you like it?
I liked it, yeah, because I'd just been. That Christmas, I'd been to Prague for 5 days, and I had the most fantastic time. And then we obviously the test piece, and I really liked it. It's one of them. I had to it totally grew on me, and the more I played it, the more I enjoyed it, you know. And I'm glad we did it because
all the flowers of the mountain. Sorry,
it's Judith Bingham, wasn't it?
It's Judith Bingham, yeah. And it was the same time as Breathless was in the National Gallery, wasn't it? The flattened instruments. It was all round about the same time, wasn't it? Yeah. That was a woman who did that, I think, wasn't it?
Was it? I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, that's because I'm just thinking when when we did listen, my desk rattling. Can you hear it? I need to stop putting my elbows on my desk because it's squeaking like a little mouse. Sorry about that. I haven't got a mouse in here. It's me desk.
So yeah, because and that other piece, I love that piece, All the Flowers of the Mountain.
I loved it, and people were saying, "Oh, I can't see what you see in it," but it was amazing,
beautiful,
wasn't it?
That piece, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was so much in it. Yeah, because
because it ends quietly. Quiet pieces that end quietly are just forgotten, aren't they? And I think that's part of what it is.
And it was like, and I always remember that. That's one of my like moments where like, it just makes me like think, I love that. Yeah. So what year? I can't even think what all the Flowers of the Mountain.
2004.
2004, right? Dear me,
Yeah.
that was great, wasn't it? Because the thing is, that performance, it was going, I don't know, I enjoyed it the whole week, and it was so musical, and Ray was really getting the best out of the band. But like, it was, wasn't he? But I just thought, like, when we were on stage, it just was like, everybody was just really, really playing the part, weren't they? Every part was just like, and like Brian Tate did a absolute stormer, and
he was amazing.
Yeah.
Tom
on top. Yeah, he was.
Tom always talks about, because Four Bars Rest said there was a small raft of soloists who played it perfectly, and Tom always now says, "Oh yeah, there I was in my dinghy."
But he was a superstar, wasn't he? And I always remember, because I don't usually go in for the results, right? Because I get far too nervous listening to results. I don't know why. It's just one of them things that does me, and I always avoid it. But I remember I stayed in for the results at the Albert Hall, and we came third, and I was like, wow. It was just amazing that day, wasn't it? Yeah.
We were all in the pub saying, "Why? What? Number 3?
Running to the goat so fast. We just ran it, and everybody was. It was a good party night, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was. Yeah, very, very, very nice. And it's one of them things, isn't it? Like, I think that's it with banding, isn't it? When you've like shared these, it's shared, like sharing those performances and sharing them moments, isn't it? And like the work leading up to it, you've all put so much work in, and traveling and practicing and juggling. You do a lot of juggling, don't you? We all do.
Absolutely. It is like family as well, though, isn't it? You spend more time with the band than you do with your family before a contest.
That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. That's it, isn't it? Eat, sleep, what is it? Eat, sleep, band, repeat.
Yeah.
Fatboy Slim could say that instead of rave.
Yeah.
That's it, isn't it? You know. But yeah.
Excellent.
So what's happening at the moment then? Have you got, because I know you've changed, you've now called the Ever Ready Band.
Again. Back to our roots. Yeah.
Back to your roots, which is great. So you've got lots of concerts. I've seen that you've been very creative, lots of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's the vision. It's what we want to do is we want to change the face of brass band concerts. I mean, I know bigger and better bands before us have done it, like Fairies and Corey and whoever, but in our area, we just want to change the face of banding. And we found that at the summer concerts that we do, the Williams versus Zimmer and the Best of Bond, we've got about 60% audience share of non-banders, people who've never been to see a brass band before. So something's working. Brilliant. And, we've got a really good team on board. We've got Chris with his vision of, I think, from doing school productions, he's really good at knowing what should be where, when.
Is it? That's good. So they've got plenty of people involved.
Yeah, and the band have really got behind it as well. The big thing is we're really, really excited about the summer because we've got this weekender coming up.
What's all that about?
I can't stop. Once I start talking about it, I can't stop.
All right, go for it, Jillian.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
It's fine.
So it's 2 days. It's going to be Conductor's Day for grassroots conductor, not airy-fairy, putting the finishing touches, how to conduct the second, third and fourth section band, or a community band, because I think it'll probably be our community band being the centre band, and then a youth band day, and a club classics concert, which is going to be amazing in the parade ground, hopefully a bit like Ibiza and Symphony, but with a brass band.
Fantastic.
And then our normal concert on the Sunday night. Well, it's not normal, but our usual concert.
Really? So where will this take place then?
It's at the fire station in
At the
Sunderland.
fire station. Oh, yeah, because that's the thing, isn't it? That's been, you've done quite a few concerts there already, haven't you?
They're amazing. The thing is,
Big
they've got
support.
vision as well. And they'll
Yeah.
just go for it. You know, if you pitch it and they like it, they'll say, yeah, go for it. Tamsin Austin is the director and she's just amazing. She's got
Oh, that's brilliant, then, isn't it? And that's what you need, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah, because I've not been up yet. I'll have to. Yeah, because we did a concert with Fishburne at Sunderland Minster.
Oh, it is lovely. Yeah.
Which was absolutely gorgeous, and it went down really well. Just in about September, you know, and for cancer, Marie Curie Cancer Care, and it was absolutely brilliant. But like you say, isn't it? It's just going for it, isn't it? And setting up a big concert and doing it yourself, and it's like trying to be creative, isn't it? Because I know you've been doing some more videos, haven't you? I saw a video recently which was really good.
It's Django.
I thought Django. Was really good. That
he's brilliant, isn't he?
Yeah.
I did the video footage. That's why this one isn't as professional as the last one, because he was busy. They were at the Red Admiral contest the day of the concert, so I had to go and interview people. And obviously, I didn't choose lovely, quiet places like he did because I'm not an expert. But he's made a great job of it. He's subtitled.
He's very good. He's so creative though as well, isn't he?
He is, yeah. And he's just a sweetheart. He's lovely.
But I did notice that, and it's more and more. You know, it is, and like the thing is, it's getting it all together. Like there's so many skills we need, but a lot of them in banding, a lot of people have those skills. We don't even, we know so many people.
Absolutely.
And I think that's it. If everybody can just pitch in and help each other, well, that's great, isn't it?
It is. It's brilliant. That's the way it should be.
That's the thing, because like I've been involved with doing some of the programs, haven't I? For
yes, yeah.
Which one was?
Everybody.
Well, yeah, I have. We can all help each other, What was the one we did? We did the Johnny Midnight.
Yeah, we did. Best 70 Years of Bond, For Your Eyes Only. Yeah.
Was that the first one I did with you?
That was the first one, yeah. And then I did the William Zimmer one because it was just last minute. And it was nothing like yours.
It's all right.
I used yours as a template, but it was nothing like it.
It's fine. It's all right. I've been putting them together. It's fine.
Oh, it's just, I just send something to you and it comes back and it's beautiful and it's just lovely.
It's one of them things we've, I'm going to say in the olden days, how old do I sound like? But like you used to just get like bits of ideas for visuals on like the back of a cigarette packet or something back in the day.
It's just love, isn't it? It's a love.
It is, because like the northern areas, we do, I do their programs for the Gala Theatre, and that is like quite a big job because like obviously it's over the 2 days, so there's lots of bands, lots of stuff, lots of pages, but like it always goes really well, and I look forward to doing that because it's like it's really, I just think we're really showcasing it, aren't we? But banding in the North East and all that, I like to be able to help. So I think we all get a bit of a buzz.
We keep being told that we're endangered. We keep being told that we're endangered in the northeast, and I'm just wondering what can we do about it. Which is
I've said like I'll be interested in helping out because it's the Northern Regional Brass Band
Trust. Yeah.
That's what it's called, isn't it? So they put together quite a lot of different. Well, they've got a fund so you can apply for scholarships. That's right, isn't it, Jillian?
It is, yes. It's not a huge fund at the minute, so it's
not very big.
Taking on board a fundraiser as well.
Yeah, so it's a start, isn't it? So so there's that, and then they also like commission works, don't they? They did.
The big one was the Durham hymns. That was amazing, and it still has appeal. They're still selling CDs. I bought one on Sunday actually.
Really? Oh, good. So there's lots of good projects like that are coming from there, but we just
band room visits.
Band room visits, yeah. So you can send a conductor, so like a professional conductor to go out to, and you can apply to do that. Do you just ring?
They wanted 10 bands. It's Alan Fernie who does it, and Alan's
Oh.
lovely, as you know. He's just absolutely
Yeah.
lovely and such a good musician.
Oh, that's brilliant. So how do bands get involved with that then?
I think they have to contact either Brian Yates or Susan Hayton, probably via Facebook.
Okay. I wonder how that's gone then. Do you think we've got a few?
There are some. Yeah, there's about 5. There are 2 men interested.
Brilliant.
And 4 women. So that's really good.
Well, that's great, isn't it? That's really good news because
the thing is, I don't think people think it's too much hard work to take on one of the roles. I don't know whether I can. With being a band manager of a band, I don't know whether that sort of precludes me from taking on one of the roles of treasurer or secretary or chairman. And they do want people to do that. But I think if we have enough interest and enough people sort of trying to push it forward, and it's not to take anything away from the Northern Area or the Durham League, it's something totally independent, and just trying to have a different vision from everybody else. Try to do something a little bit different. I would like to speak to Scotland and see how they've got, all those kids involved in the organisation, because they've got thousands of. I don't know whether theirs is different in schools, whether they still have funded music in schools. I think that's part of our problem. Is that we have a new hub though, so the new music hub is bigger, and hopefully maybe with the change in government we might get more music back in schools. That would be brilliant.
That's the thing, isn't it? Get more funding for it. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's just let's hope that happens. Because I think that's it, isn't it? It's like we were all. I mean, us starting out as when I started out as a player, I'm from Lingdale, so I went along to Lingdale band, and I always laugh because my next door neighbour taught me, next door but one, Brian, and we didn't have enough instruments for us beginners, so we used to we used to just do Every Good Boy Deserves Favour, doing all that for and stuff, learning all that, and then we'd be doing buzzing and stuff. We had our own mouthpieces, and I always remember at the end of our session, we'd all have a go on his corner to put our mouthpieces in it and have a go. Do you know what I mean?
So funny.
It's amazing, isn't it, when you look back? But we couldn't wait. So once the cornet came available and we got it, it was the best thing ever. God, I remember, I think I ended up having a sop at one point. There was this sop in the band room and he was like, yeah, do you want to take that home? And I was like, not really, but it was a sovereign, so it was in a blue case. One of them
one of the plastic ones.
Yeah, it was in a lovely blue case and it was all velvet inside. And I remember taking it home and I used to sit, but that it's funny, innit? There were things you remember, but then I eventually got a cornet, and then I got my brother playing. My brother started because he was like, "Oh, what's this?" So he started playing, and it's ironic, isn't it? Because obviously he did end up on sop.
Yeah,
and then
Sophie play as well.
I mean, our Zoe plays. Yes, she doesn't now. Yeah. She doesn't, but she did. Yeah, she started off playing tenor on really, but then she went on to cornet, and I think that's it, isn't it? It spreads, doesn't it? We all got the bug.
It does, yeah.
Luckily, we all got the bug. My mum and dad weren't musical, but they encouraged us, and I think that's it, isn't it? And obviously, we didn't have all the things that we do now,
We were really lucky. I went to Euston Junior School, and we had a full band. The head teacher really wanted a brass band, so we bought loads and loads of Lark cornets from instruments from China. So we had a full brass band. And obviously everything was free then, wasn't it? All the tuition and everything was free. And I can remember playing in the National Festival of Music for Youth and being on the television. We were on today, our local news. We were playing outside the Playhouse in Newcastle, and I was so proud. It was our school band. It was just amazing.
Brilliant.
But all free. In those days, that's the difference.
See, that's it, isn't it? That's it. We took it for granted, really, because I used to enjoy. I don't know. We had I mean, I eventually went to North Skelton Junior Band, and they were setting up a junior band. So, like, I went there after a year or two, and because all my friends were there. You know how it is.
Yeah.
You go there, don't you? So all like my other friends, and like, oh God, we had a great time, you know. And like even now, like we all just grew up together, you know. Like I was one of the younger ones. Yeah. And I remember, right, sat in band, and like I remember having a Mickey Mouse jumper on.
Oh.
You know, and I always remember that. And like, you know, them padded jumpers. Do you remember them padded? Do you remember those padded jumpers?
Yeah.
Everyone used to have them, didn't they? And I had a padded jumper.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I always used to remember I used to wear it to go to band, my padded Mickey Mouse jumper. Oh God, and I used to love it. It was like the best thing. And we all used to sit, and the thing is, like, I always think with us, because we were all kids, I was on second corner, and like, but you'd always be like looking at, you know, when somebody had the tune, like the solo corner, or like the rep player had like an interesting part.
Yeah.
You'd always be having a look at their parts as well, because you wanted to play the tune, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Second corner's a very important part, but when you were a kid, I was just like, I just want to play some more tunes, you know? And I always remember that. It's funny, isn't it, how you know, and like it was Robin and my dad was involved with the band as well. You know, he was chairman, and it's funny, isn't it? He got like a massive interest just through us, you know.
Yeah, there's a few people like that, aren't there, who've started playing because their kids play. Started late playing.
Yes. Yeah, because like he used to just sit in the corner and you know, and he'd do lots of admin and stuff like that. But like the thing was, I think probably because he drove us everywhere, so he might as well be doing, you know. And I think that's it, isn't it? We did some amazing stuff. And then like I always remember we were in the Cleveland Youth Brass Band, which was great. And we did quite a lot there. And we were like, I always remember we went to Carlton Camp, and Major Peter Parks came. And he
did our youth band as well. Yeah.
Did he? I always remember that. It was like and we did Time Tease Telly came, and I always remember we played Nights in White Satin.
That's really, really trendy.
Yeah, we played that, and we had to sit. We were sat outside this outdoor centre outside, and we performed it, and like they were all coming around recording us and that. And it was absolutely fantastic. And we had like, and all them, like, we're still friends. There's still all those, you know, there's all these people, isn't there? And you have all these, you know, links with who you've had, I don't know, some great times with, haven't you, in music. And you wouldn't have done any of that. And then we went on a tour to Italy. That was fantastic. You know, it was just like, I think that's it, isn't it? It opens lots of doors, doesn't it? Opens lots of doors.
If a panther appears, it's my cat.
Oh, is it? Did your cat there?
She wants to be on the windowsill. She sits on the back windowsill. Go on.
And I look out. She's having a look out. Oh, so what's it? I'm just thinking, because I feel a bit shell shocked today, because like I'm looking after. I've started a little brass group at North Skelton called Tees Components Brass. I'm looking after that. So like. And that is like a lot of friends that we've all grown up with, a lot of them that we've all played in bands with in East Cleveland. We've all just got together, which is brilliant. And it is like, it's very special.
I love watching what you're doing. It's lovely. And
absolutely. And like
Colin and I have both said, oh, look who it is. Look, it's so. It's just lovely.
It's one of those things that like, you know, when you have that feeling, it gives me that warm feeling, because like we've had, like for ages, I kept thinking, we need to do something, and eventually now it's happening, and everybody's enjoying it, and like we had a practice last night, and it was Christmas, but it was a bit of a shock feeling. So we did all the Christmas stuff because we've got our concerts coming up, and Andy Hall was there.
Yeah,
he came down. So obviously, like how long was that there? I think I was about 7 years, and like the majority of the time he was solo on, wasn't he, when I was sat there next to him. So like it's great, you know, and he looks at me, he's like, I can tell he's thinking, Joanne, just shut up.
Yeah.
Because that's like how we, isn't it? You know, when when he used to sit in the middle of us, there'd be me, you, Linda, and Andy, and he must have thought, oh my goodness, what have I done? What have I done to deserve this?
We've got Snowman at Alnwick on the 14th of December at 11 and 1:45. So we've got 2 that day.
Oh, 2 shows.
3 at the fire station. So the 3rd show is going on today because the other 2 are nearly sold out. And that's
fantastic.
the 22nd of December. It's just the best. Oh, it's the best thing because when you play, and I get quite full actually, because the bit where the snowman's in the kitchen, he's trying all the fruit on for his nose.
Oh yeah,
You could see that the kids, all their little faces, and it was just lovely. And you can hear them laughing when you play, and it's just it's the cutest, most gorgeous Christmassy thing. It's just lovely.
Oh, how nice, isn't it? It's like I love Christmas, and it's like, isn't it? Like,
so do I.
Do you? I just think
I like playing carols.
I do. I love carols, and I think you need to hear bands at Christmas as well. You know what I mean? I just think it's. Last year we did a concert in this little old church, and the organisers had asked for a piece called "It's Not Christmas Without a Brass Band."
Yes.
Have you heard it?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
And I was like, "What's this? What do they call it? Oh, is it? Is it? I can't think who it is. So it's like, oh, did it originally?
Can't remember.
But anyway, it's got. So we had one of our friends, Tony. He came and sung. He sang along, and he got all the audience singing, and we were playing. And I was just like, oh my God, this is fantastic. You know, give you that proper warm feeling. And it was like, you know, yeah. So
I'm a softie though. I'd been crying. I need tissues.
Yeah, but it's so nice, isn't it? And like, I think that's it, isn't it? It's like trying to keep trying to get that out there, and you can see how everybody absolutely loves it, because that's not going ahead this year. There's been some problems with, like, I don't know. It's because it's a very old building. I think it's to do with the insurance and stuff.
Yeah,
you know, and a lot of people will really miss that. You know, but we'll have to get it out there because there's loads of other Christmas stuff going on as well, you know.
Brilliant.
But I think that's it, isn't it? Even just playing carols outside of Sainsbury's or whatever, you're spreading so much. You don't know what's going on in people's lives. They're walking about, you know what I mean, listening to the band. Yeah. And it just makes it, I don't know, it's just nice, isn't it? We have to spreading the love. Spreading the Christmas magic. Anything else that you want to add to get out there? Because
no, they've come for a community band. Free banding.
I've written it on here. Tell us about your community band.
It's it was just, we need a community band in the Northeast, and we need something for people who don't want to actually go and play in a competing band. Some of the people who come to our band do, and they just they come for a chat. They come. It's now twice a month, on the 2nd and the 4th Wednesday of the month.
Oh, is it? That's good.
It was once a month. We're still looking for a conductor, so if anybody would like to come and conduct for reasonable expenses, it's mainly just a reward of working with a group of people. It's 10 o'clock in the morning,
10 o'clock on a Wednesday, right? Okay.
We have a big cake break in the middle.
Oh, cake break, that sounds good. We have trouble
getting people to come and sit back down because they're just chatting so much.
Oh, how lovely is that, though? And I bet there's so many stories, people sharing stories of, you know.
It's amazing. We can't get them to stop talking. They were queuing up at 9:30 last Wednesday.
Really? Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
I will have
they
to
got there
come.
before me.
I will have to come up. I will.
It's just lovely. Anybody can come along, and it is guilt-free. I mean, we do need a band to do some jobs at Christmas, so that is a bit of a... There isn't any guilt involved in that, but it's just sort of trying to push people to do that because they have other bands as well. But it is, seriously, come if you want. Don't come if you can't come. You know, if you've got childcare problems or if you're looking after grandchildren.
Yeah.
Just come and have fun. It's lovely. We've got millions of horns. I think we've got about 9 horn players. We need
9 horn players. Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. You'll have to do it. You'll have to do Hey Jude, a big version of that.
Absolutely. All women.
Oh really? Oh well, there you go. That can be a Brassettes podcast, can't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, come and do one from our bathroom. That would be lovely.
That would be good, wouldn't it? We
speak to all of the ladies. Absolutely. Yeah, that would take you 3 hours.
there we are. Hope you've enjoyed that, and thanks to Jillian Dixon from Everready for spending a time and having a catch up there. If you can watch out for the next podcast, it's going to be an interview. Well, we had a lovely chat with Kat Bentham, who has moved over to Japan with her family. Okay, see you soon. Bye. The music we've used throughout the Brassettes podcast is an original piece of music by Andrew Champion. It's called the Tees Components Anniversary March, and it's played by the Tees Components Brass. Thanks. See you next time.